Welcome to this SUSED 2026 Innovation Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into some truly groundbreaking research led by Dr. Nourlila Ahmad, alongside Dr. Muhammad Ali Meznan, Mohammad Karimi Ma, Dr. Sidi Fatima Abdurrahman, and Dr. Sharifa Rohania Saeed Mahmood. Let's explore exactly how the modern student can find real mental clarity through the power of nature and spirituality. Published in the May 2026 edition of the Malaysian Journal of Qualitative Research and proudly backed by the Hasan Langgalung Research Grant Scheme, this compelling qualitative study goes way beyond your standard clinical approaches to explore humanistic, deeply rooted pathways to student well-being. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. The indoor generation. 2. A holistic health approach. 3. Nature as coping strategy. 4. The spiritual recharge. And finally, 5. Redesigning campus well-being. Part 1. The indoor generation. So let's talk about the crisis we're currently facing. We've literally become the indoor generation. The background research shows that modern populations are now spending up to 90% of their time inside. This massive shift, heavily driven by pervasive technology and screens, has created a severe nature deficit, and it's leading to very real physical issues and rising mental health concerns like anxiety. Which brings us to the core research questions. How exactly can nature and spirituality step in to combat this fatigue and actively enhance our psychological well-being? Because the data paints a pretty stark picture. High screen time heavily correlates with anxiety and isolation, but green time? That actively improves mood, reduces stress, and literally boosts cognitive function.
Moving on to part 2, a holistic health approach.
To really understand this, the research framework combines 4 incredibly powerful theories. We're looking at attention restoration theory, which basically posits that nature actively replenishes our drained cognitive resources. Then there's eco-psychology, Reif's model of psychological well-being, and Fisher's spiritual well-being model. Put them all together and they frame nature not just as a pretty backdrop, but as an active healing participant in our health.
To investigate this in the real world, the team utilized a qualitative, descriptive approach, specifically relying on thematic analysis. They sat down for in-depth interviews with 10 Muslim undergraduate students at a public university in Malaysia. This allowed the researchers to capture real, subjective narratives grounded in a very rich, faith-based context. That brings us to part 3, nature as coping strategy.
The thematic analysis revealed 4 massive takeaways. First, students rely on routine engagement with nature. Second, they actively use nature as a coping strategy to deal with heavy academic stress. Third, they have profound spiritual experiences while outdoors. And fourth, their spirituality actively shapes their relationships and connectedness to the environment itself.
Let's dive deeper into that third theme in part 4, the spiritual recharge. As participant Daniels so beautifully put it, I enjoy walking around nature, the feeling of peace that not everyone can experience. Now, the true novelty of this study lies right here, in its culturally grounded Islamic insights. For these students, the natural world functions as a sacred medium for spiritual reflection, and it deeply, deeply restores them on an emotional level. Another participant, Amen, shared a similar vibe, noting that nature walks act as a form of meditation. It's fascinating because simple acts, just watching a sunset or listening to the birds, foster this profound sense of gratitude and a powerful connection to the Creator, and that in turn significantly bolsters their psychological resilience. Finally, part 5, redesigning campus well-being. So what are the implications for higher education? They are pretty clear and honestly super actionable. Universities need to step up by creating easily accessible green spaces on campus and organizing reflective outdoor learning. But crucially, they need to integrate actual nature-based campus counseling and interventions to support a much more holistic approach to student wellness. This explainer really highlights the vital link between nature, faith, and our own resilience. As we wrap up this presentation for SUSED 2026, we want to spotlight the team's incredible achievements: publishing in a top-tier journal, securing backing from a prestigious grant, and pioneering completely new, culturally grounded counseling frameworks.